How's it going, guys? And welcome to Flotsam, or I should say welcome back to Flotsam. For those of you who've been around the channel for a while, you may have seen this game before, but it's had some big ol' updates since the last time that I played it. So I thought, why not go through and give it a try once again? So this game is all about building up a little boat that becomes an entire city that floats throughout the water, and you actually have like an entire map that you can explore. I'm not really worried about learning how to move my boat right now, but it actually has an entire map that you can explore and going on into other maps and things like that, refreshing stuff like that. And what it's all about is going through and finding people, upgrading, building, researching, things like that, making your people the most comfortable that they can. Now, going through the building menu, you may be thinking to yourself, well, Sim, there's not that much stuff in here. What are you talking about? Big old upgrades? Guys, trust me when I say that this game starts to get huge after a while. So let's go through and let's start up some basic resource gathering. I want to increase this up. I'm going to grab up all of this plastic that I can with my people here really fast. And I'm actually going to add people to it so that way we can get this done super quick. I only have 3 people right now, but we will get more, and we're going to expand and grow. After we're done over here, I think I'm going to move over here because there's some wood over here that I'd like to get. And we are going to need a lot of resources, at least to start off. The other thing I'm going to do here really quick, guys, is I'm going to go over to storage. I'm going to need 2, what is this, refined plastics, I think is what that is, in order to build myself a small storage yard. So let's get going here. Let's actually speed up slightly. We're going to let these guys get to work gathering up all these materials. You can see they're super efficient. They do have to swim around through the water in order to get it, but they are super efficient at gathering the materials that we need. So we're going to let them finish up their gathering trek here. Now, the nice thing is you get multiple different tiers of each material. So if you can see here, I'm getting unrefined or plastic wastes, and then I'm also getting floaters, which are refined plastic, which is more or less just like whole plastics. And I'm going to start off by, let's do this. I'm going to grab a little bit of a road here. This is like a pathway. It's a plastic walkway that allows you to kind of drag an area out, expand a little bit more of your little civilization here. I'm going to drag this out to about there. I think that looks good. It's a good, decent spot for us to start. And then I'm going to put a small storage, let's say right in here, right in this crevice that's right here. I think that that's going to be like the best zone for us to build. So I'm going to put that in right there. And while they're building that, I'm going to go out to the map here, and I'm going to move us, say to, let's move us here. Let's see. Use the arrow keys to move yourself around. I want to get it so we have a couple different things. Yeah, it looks like I have a ruin in the radius here. I'm going to try to just kind of adjust this ever so slightly. There we go. We're going to see if we can do a couple different things with this stuff now. So we have a couple areas to explore up over here. We have this area over here that we can explore. And then finally, we have this area down here that we can go and gather up materials, which is what I'm going to do here now. So let's expand this out if I can, getting up all of the wood that we can. Looks like we get 21 of it. I'm going to set them to do that. There'll be one guy that swims all the way down there to get it. And then also, I'm going to send these guys over here to scavenge those goods. And you know what? Let's also send somebody over here to scavenge that and scout this area. Scouting the region's going to end up pointing out a bunch of stuff we may have missed. Oh, check this guy out. This is always a cool thing. Look at this big beefy boy here. That's a big old whale with big old pointy teeth. It's going to go right through that island for some reason. I would not, oh, you almost got eaten. I would not go in the water with that thing anywhere near me. Just saying, personally. It's just not going to happen. All right, so we got a bunch of unrefined materials here. Let's go through it construction and let's look at some refining stuff. So plastic refiner. This is going to make floaters. This is going to be an important building for us to get. So I'm going to go ahead and build that down, because we're going to need more floaters in order to make a manual dryer. This manual dryer will go through and dry out our wood into dry wood, and then we'll be able to start using this dry wood in order to start making some homes for people, maybe like a duo tent. Actually, I can actually use... Ooh, I didn't know I could use that stuff in order to make the duo tents. That's interesting, actually. I thought it was dry wood. At least it used to be dry wood. But a research station. That's what we're cooking. That's what we're looking for. Okay. How are we doing over here in gathering this wood? He's actually doing fairly decent. Our storage seems to be filling up a lot. Right, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to get, if I can I get 6 of those? I think 6 floaters good, because with that I'll be able to build the duo tent, a shoddy home for 2 drifters. Now, there is no baby making going on here in this game. You have to go around and just find everybody. So sadly, no babies, but that doesn't mean we aren't going to find other people around that we're going to need more places. And also, it's just nice to live with another person. Unless you're totally a loner, which I completely respect, but that's just not my bag. Okay, so 2 more. I'm going to go for the manual dryer first. And you know what? I need to actually queue in 2 more of those so that way I can build that house and the dryer. Okay, so we're getting that made up. This is scavenged. This is scavenged. Very good. I think that I'm going to need to come maybe over this way. Let me see. It looks like, ooh, that might be plastic there. Ooh, there's fish up over here. And then like a derelict bike shop over here. Huh. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to skirt up over here. And I'm going to stop right here. So I can grab this material. Okay. Because I am running out of unrefined plastics. So I'm just going to go ahead and gather up all of that. Put 1 more person to gather that up. And then I'm going to tell... I'm not actually going to tell them to go get that wood yet. I'm going to hold off just a little bit longer, I think, while they go through and make this all up. Because I want to have this guy to do some building for me. AKA, I want him to build my nice wood dryer. Nobody likes to have wet wood. Well, I mean, I could think of some instances where it's... Never mind. Anyway, going forward, we're going to need that dry wood, so that way we can start getting some more materials here. And then I'm also going to go through, and I'm going to pull the trigger on making 1 of these duo tents over here. I'm going to come off... I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to come off at an angle. I know, right? I'm going to come off at an angle. Can I angle this out like that? Yeah, I sure can. I'm going to come out at an angle like that, and I'm going to take this house, and I'm going to put it, you know, I'm thinking I'm going to put it somewhere like, I like the idea of this angle until now. I hate the idea of this angle. I liked it until now. I don't like it. It was like this thought of maybe I could do some like angle stuff back here around the back of the boat or something. I don't know. But coming out the front like this, that's just not for me. I'm going to go ahead and put this house down right there. Okay. So we're going to get that worked. Ooh, it's sleepy time. Don't get eaten by the giant whale while it's sleepy time, y'all. Is this gatherable items? Okay, so there's still a little bit over there. I have still plenty more room. We're about to start getting that nice... refined wood. I'm just going to set that to do that indefinitely for right now, because I want to get that nice dry wood. And then... Ooh, removes salt from seawater, generate fresh water. I'm going to need that soon. I am going to need that soon, because we're dropping down on water quickly. And water is something that you're definitely going to need, especially if you're out in the middle of the ocean. Look at how he drives this, by the way. Some of the animations here are pretty ridiculous. He's got a giant fan blowing air up at a log that's hanging upside down, more or less. Okay, so we've gathered up the remaining materials that were over here. There's still a little bit more wood over there, but I have a decent supply of dry wood, which is now refined, at least a little bit more than the wet wood is. And they still got a whole bunch of work going on in here. So I'm just going to let them rock and roll on that for a little bit. Our bed is dried, so now the captain and Muscle have a place to sleep. But I don't have enough goods in order to build another bed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my map here, and I'm going to skirt my boat over here to this derelict shop. This bike shop ruin if I can. See if I can pull up a little bit and maybe get those fish in there so we can start getting some food going here. Okay. Go back to our map. Zoom over to our boat. There we go. All right, so some ruins. So this isn't too bad, and then this should be the derelict bike shop, which I can get some metal from bikes. I cannot get metal from vehicles yet, but let's do this. I want to get those goods, so I'm going to get those goods going, and I'm going to get these goods going. I'm going to get that going. I got some wood over here, but I also have some fish not too far away from this area too. I don't know. No, you need an actual fishing boat in order to get that, which I think in order to get a fishing boat, I need to research it. And in order to research it, I'm going to need to come right over here, and I'm going to need 4 planks in order to get that. Now, plank-wise, I can get from sawing up dry wood, which honestly is not a bad shout. I think that's probably going to be where we're going to go about. Let's do this. I'm going to grab another little line here. I'm going to drag that out. And then I'm going to grab... Oh, I can't. I need another floater. Okay. Well, let's make some more floaters. Okay. It's like I'm gaining fuel as the day goes on. So that's our town movement energy. This guy's going through and he's cranking this guy out. It's a huge battery on the back of this thing. He's cranking this out so that way we can move even more. You no longer need fuel to move. You just need this huge battery. Speaking of things that are huge though, food and water are going to become a bad problem in about a day if I don't get this under control. So I need to start looking into that. I'm going to need 8 floaters and 4 planks in order to get us there. So we got some work that we're going to have to do. I need this guy for now to stop working on the wood. And I need these guys to make all of these floaters if they can. There we go. Looks good, looks good, looks good. They're getting that all situated. I'm going to need to build another house when I can, but I'm going to need even more floaters for that. Man, I need a lot of stuff still. I need a lot of stuff. I would do wonders if I could get another person. If I could pull off another person right now, that'd be great. That'd be phenomenal. All right, let's look at this. I have a couple different things that I can do for research already, even without the research thing. And I think one of them, yes, is the fishing chair. So I'm going to go ahead and get this. I'm going to go ahead and research. Oh, no, that's the way that it works. You generate the research points, and then you got to go and use the... Yeah, you hate to see it. Okay, so I do need to build the research thing. All right. So that means, where's my closest? Ah, seaweed. Seaweed is what you could start off by eating. We'll clear this stuff out. And you know what? Actually, what I will do is I'm going to skirt this around like this. Oops. Apparently, I want to get really, really personal with these. Okay, let me just zip around the backside here. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. So now I have the wood in there. I got the seaweed in here. I got both of those runes still in there. All right, there we go. Now I can harvest up this seaweed and make some food. Okay. All right. Good. 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 These guys don't have too much longer to swim. From here, they don't have too much longer to swim. Okay. So let's see where we're rocking and rolling right now. Looks like we're doing okay. We're getting some stuff together. I'm gonna focus fire on getting a duo tent to start here, because I feel like that getting another place for my people to sleep is probably the best bet that I can do, because the one guy right now is going to be tired because he doesn't actually have somewhere to sleep. He just has like a crappy way of laying on the ground over here and saying good enough. All right. What else do I need to make? Ah, yes, this right here. A sawmill. Let's get our sawmill put in. You see we have our production buildings for basic resources here. We have some storage here. I'm going to leave this open for a little bit longer, but then I'm going to do a bunch of food production underneath here. AKA, I'm going to do our seaweed spinner, which is going to spin out seaweed, which is going to end up giving us basic salads to eat, more or less. And then also, I'm going to... ooh, I need more plastic. Got plenty of it over here. I'm also going to see what I could do about adding more resources for us to gather up and stuff like that here. So let me get this going. Food production's going to go down here. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. All that blabbing to tell you exactly what I just said in 1 second. My bad. Can I prioritize some of these? I don't think that they added the prioritization in here yet, where you can tell them to prioritize a certain type of job over another, unless I just don't know where it is. Yeah. Or Sharut. These are my people, by the way. That's their names. The Captain, the Muscle, and Sharut. Or just Shroot. I think it's Shroot, not Sharut. But, Shroot. Did I get the metal from here? I did get some of the metal from here. Not all those salvage goods yet, but that's fine. Alright, where's my fast forward? Preparing to fast forward. That way we get this stuff built in a timely manner here, and we're not sitting around waiting for 25 years to get this done. Alright, so here goes our sawmill. It's going to be just about done here in just a second. That actually looks super nice. Just saying, like, little pointy on the top. Little pointy. That's a big ol' saw blade you got there, pally pals. But it's still good stuff. Let's go ahead and add in. Oh god, that does not make very many planks. Holy crap! I definitely thought that was gonna make more than what it did. That is not good. All right, speaking of things not being good, I'm going to go ahead and get a stable food source going here. Just going to go ahead and tell them, grab all of that. Ooh. Oh, yes! Both houses were complete. So we have places for people to sleep. Nice! I didn't think that I was going to get this one done before it became nighttime again. Look at him! Look at him in there all snuggled up and snoozing. That's so creepy watching somebody sleep. Don't do that. Okay. That's done, that's done. Good, good, good. So those salvagings are done. That salvaging's done. I can go and grab this wood that's over here. So I'm going to tell them to do that this morning. Just tell them to gather up as much of that as they can. So they got 3 people gathering up as much stuff as they can. Gathering the seaweed, which they're going to bring back over here. And I'm going to focus on food first. I need to get this guy, which means I need 1 more plank. Okay. And then I need 1 more floater in order to pull this off and build this guy. Actually, I don't even need 1 more floater. I found 1 more floater. I just need 1 more plank, which would be amazeballs to get. If I could do that, that'd be great. So if you guys could just go and do this, that'd be super duper awesome. Let me tell you about how awesome that'd be. No? No? Here. Just stop doing that for a minute. And just go do this. Do this thing. Anybody? Please? Oh. Oh, I figured it out. It's right over here. Okay, so if I tell say this guy, which this is buoy salvaging. Your importance is buoy salvaging. Okay. Who has refining? Nobody really has crafting here. You have building. So I'm going to put your building up just to be safe. And you love to research. Let's do this. I'm going to say the muscle seminar, you don't have anything prioritized. I want you to prioritize crafting things over anything else. And hopefully that helps us at least become a little bit more sustaining here. All right, there we go. Seaweed spinner. Put this guy over here. This is going to look like a giant colander, like a giant salad spinner. That's what this is supposed to look like. I don't know why it's supposed to just be like a outline and then they build it. So a little glitchy, but I'm here for it. A little glitchy, but that's okay. It's going to be built up. Then we're going to take that seaweed that we just got, wherever that is. 15 seaweed. We're going to put it in there and spin it out into some food for us. Not canned food, but it's a salad. And salads are good. For the most part. Right? Okay. I need to set up a little bit more storage because we are almost completely out of places to store stuff. So I'm going to put that over there. I'm going to set this off to say, hey, make me 4 of these. 1 extra beyond what we need for the day. And then can I... Oh, I could change the name of this. I don't think that's what I want to do. But I can filter it here. And I'm going to say only put seaweed salads, nibbler chomps, gobbler chomps, this, gob kebabs. More or less what I want here is going to be food. All the food items I want them to put there. Because to me it's like, okay, having a spot of 20 places for food to be no matter what, I think that that's just a safer bet. Now, can I filter this out? I'm going to take the seaweed salads out of there. Seaweed salads out of there. I just want to make sure that I'm keeping an eye on where my food is. All right. All right. All right. Things are going okay. Things are going okay. How are we doing here? I need 3 more refined logs. I need to do that, and then I need to do this. There we go. So we'll get 6 wood going here, which then will get refined down into 3 planks. We're going to take that 3 planks. Well, I need 3 planks, and we're going to turn it into that. I also need 4 more floaters, because I want to get this distillinator, or desalinator. I like distillinator more, but whatever. Not my game. I didn't make it, so whatever. And, ooh, we can actually move. I didn't realize we're sitting here for no reason. We need to move. Let's move. I want to go like here, maybe, or wait. That's a. Hold on. Do you see that? There's smoke coming out of that one. I need to skirt over there real quick. There's smoke coming out of this one over here, so I'm gonna do something cheeky like this, if I can. Did I get... There we go. I got this drifter's camp, some plastic. Let's see here. I forgot I had to go find my boat. There we are. Okay, drifter camp. So I can get this guy. He's a buoy toy. He's good at fishing. You know what? You're coming aboard, pal. You're coming aboard. Come on. Come and hang out. I'm going to grab that tinder. I'm going to grab that salvage goods. What's this over here? Chop healthy trees. I need a tool in order to do that. All right. Join Shark Haven. Look at him go. Look at him go. All right. You even have a bed already, pal. You even have a bed already. Go ahead and get to work. Enjoy your run around. What do you like to do? Obviously, you love to go fishing, right? So he needs to do either the fishing boat or the fishing chair. That's great to see. He's also good at cooking. So I'm going to go ahead and increase his cooking priority, his fishing priority, and apparently building, but I'm not going to give him that much more priorities upon that. He's already got a lot of great stuff that's going for him. Looks like I could make my desalinator here. I'm going to go ahead and put this guy down. You know what? I'm going to put it down right here, smack at the front of the boat. Like that. Because I believe that getting water is a very important thing. And looks like that they're getting that built. I need this guy to make up some more resources here. And honestly, guys, I think that this is a decent place to leave this one. We made some awesome progress so far. We've gone through and we've gotten housing built, a fourth person, food set up. We're sustainable for food for right now. We're working on getting sustainable for water, which is what they're building right here, right now. Once that's done, we just need to skirt around a little bit, gathering up some extra materials for us, building up some extra food supplies, and then getting ready for the next one for when we're going to go through and build a research station. So thank you everybody so much for watching this one. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Don't forget to leave a comment down below if you guys are interested in this game. You guys want to learn more about it. I'm definitely willing to share all I can with you guys. And as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.